Now that we've polished out the scratches, it's time to enhance the color, depth, and clarity and protect the paint with Best of Show Wax, Carnauba Wax Stick, or paint sealant. But which form of protection do you select, you ask? The choice is simple, and it all comes down to whether your car is a daily driver or a coveted garage queen. For the garage queen, or if you're trying to achieve maximum color, depth, and clarity, choose Best of Show Wax. It is still the finest wax and the outright winner of many concours events. If you're an old, steadfast believer in a solid, high-content Carnauba wax, choose our Carnauba Wax Stick. It's now even easier to apply to our red foam pad and use it with our random orbital. Plus, the smell is intoxicating. If you want maximum protection for your daily driver, use our paint sealant. It's perfect for brand new vehicles that don't require polishing, yet gives you maximum protection from the elements for up to 1 year. If your daily driver's paint is looking a little tired or it has scratches and swirl marks in it and you don't want to spend a lot of time polishing then waxing, use one-step sealant. It polishes and seals your paint against the elements for up to 1 year. You won't believe how quickly you can do an entire car or large SUV and the paintwork will look gorgeous, all in one step. So why is machine application of a wax or sealant better than doing it by hand? Well, by hand, you are lucky only to get in maybe 4 passes over a given area. With the Griots Garage Professional Random Orbital, you are passing over the same area maybe 400 times and with more consistent pressure. The results are stunning, and that's why I haven't polished or waxed a vehicle by hand in over 15 years. Plus, doing it by hand is a chore. Using a random orbital is fun, and the end result far surpasses anything you can do by hand. To protect the paint on this show car, we're going to use Best of Show Wax. It is still the wax that is the envy on the concours circuit, and when applied with a random orbital machine, the results are unsurpassed. First, center a red foam wax pad on the machine's backing plate and press into place. Pour Best of Show Wax on the pad and spread it around the pad like buttering a piece of bread. A little goes a long way, so don't oversaturate the pad. If the wax splatters while you're waxing, you've put way too much product on the pad. Use less wax than you did polish when buttering your pad. When applying Best of Show Wax, I use speed 4 because there is no abrasive in this wax and the pad spins more freely because there is less friction between the pad and the paint. Apply Best of Show Wax as you would a polish, but burnish the wax into the paint until you can barely see it on the surface. Work in the same pattern you did with the polish, going back and forth, up and down in the imaginary square. Work in a larger area than you would with the polish. Doing half a hood at once is fine. Unlike polish, it's best to allow the wax to set up and dry before you remove it. If you leave it on thick, it will be hard to take off. So again, work it into the paint until you can barely see it. When the wax is set up, buff it out using a 100% cotton cloth or microfiber wax removal towel. If there is any residue left behind, spray some water on it or our spray-on wax and it will come right off.